The content on this channel is for informational and educational purposes only. Please contact a professional when it comes to your financial needs. We're in the middle of the great crypto correction. Right now, you should not be concerned. You should not be worried. Don't panic. Just strengthen your positions. We're going to talk about that right here, right now on the Ujamaa Network. Let's get into it. The market and the economy, by proxy, is just a reflection of current policies being enacted by this administration. It just simply is. Um, you don't have to be a partisan to understand that things are not going particularly well on any market, be it stock or crypto. The economy is in a free fall. Consumer confidence is way down. Prices are way up. A lot of people are losing their jobs. Another 15,000 people lost their jobs today at, I believe it was Verizon. And the pain is not going to stop. One of the things that you have to understand when you're trying to build generational wealth is in order for you to have generational wealth, you have to maintain some wealth for yourself. In these times, when these prices start to dip, that's when I get very active. I want to see how low they go, but I want to keep buying while it's low. Um, Kind of a reverse floating buy order for me. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm going to buy a certain amount, like I've been doing consistently throughout the series, is to keep adding to my Robinhood and crypto accounts until something pops off. I'm just now getting to the realization that the same $20 or $30 that I may spend on a couple of meals, I could be investing into my crypto or my investments as a whole. And that's where it's going to be at. It's not a time to panic. It's a time to make sure your house, your financial house is in order and work towards those goals so that when our time is up, our kids are not having to struggle, even in times like this. Let's go ahead and look at some of that Robinhood activity and show you again how to purchase some stock and maybe some crypto while we're on the way. Now, if you're just joining us in our journey, what we're doing is trying to add $10 or $20, or anytime you hit a lick, um, pump that right into savings. Don't even think about spending. Um, I have my first five stocks, and there's four here, and I've got one more tied into my retirement account. That's where I got my Swift Wesson brands. But really, most financial advisors want you to have at least 20 different stocks. I'm just adding to them $10 or $20 a week until I get to the point where I can really earn off of my investments. These things are not going to go anywhere. So I'm just putting money away. All right. So first, um, there's a Pfizer brand. Pfizer's at $24. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. I've got two shares. I'm just going to add $25 worth. That'll give me another share of stock. I'm going to hit buy, and it's done. So I added one more share of Pfizer stock. Go back to my investing. That was $25. I did 100 added into my account this week. Um, yeah, let's go back and look at my with Smith and Wesson, and I want to buy. Let's see, $16. Let's do $25 here, and I'm gonna buy it with the individual order. Buy $25 there. Review the order. Buy it. And I'm done. So I've added like 2 shares of stock, and that's about $50 or just give or take. And let's just call it a week. So I added to my individual investing account. I'm going to leave the original 2 or 3 shares that I had in my retirement account with the Swift and Wesson brands, and put my fifth stock in my individual account of Swift and Wessons for that same amount. Also, with the remaining $50, I'm going to go ahead and buy some Dogecoin, and yeah, let's do $50. I'm going to review the order, and that's going to get me 321 Dogecoins. Just going to go ahead and submit that buy order. And we're done. So at this rate, I've got a nice little mixed portfolio. I got some crypto, I've got some stocks, and I've got added to some of my retirement account. We're going to continue to be consistent and treat these investments with the respect they deserve. You're not going to look at this as money you're losing out on or missing. This is just extra money that you have to the side, or money that you would be throwing away on a burger or something like that. $10, $20 a week is not going to kill you. But anytime you have extra money like that, whatever it is, um, you can actually save some money even in times like this. I've managed to square away about almost $500, and that's how I'm going to treat this, with the respect that it deserves, by not touching it. Tune in next week where we're going to do it all over again. I'll talk to you later.